Alright, new day. I clearly did not get enough. That's okay.
Did you hear? The King of Vashabar. He's the leader of the Recollection.
I knew those Vashabar wood elves were to blame for all this.
That's not what I heard. There's even a wood elf and a legionary working with an adventurer to stop the Recollection.
Oh, we're an adventurer, not a mercenary this time.
Over here, friend. We should talk. It's strange. When I first retreated from Neriostare, I wondered for years what was hidden in that vault. Never guessed it was the relic of a Daedric prince. Now that you're here, let's take stock of our recent discoveries.
Very well. Where do you think we stand?
The two of us recovered the Skein of Secrets. You and Tribune Alea saved Feldegard Keep and found Abolisher. And you discovered the Lamp of Clarity at the Outcast Inn. You learned something about Athelia, too. We finally have an advantage.
An advantage?
Laramil believes these relics are the key to defeating Athelia and her Recollection and Daedric allies. We still need to figure out when and how to use them, but thanks to you, we have what we need to save Westweald. Take this, friend. After my initial examination of the Skein of Secrets, I still don't know what to make of it. It's a map, but the image is constantly changing. I think it reacts to whatever the viewer is looking for. I wasn't having much luck. Then I had an idea.
An idea?
I thought about finding Nantharian, but nothing happened. Then I remembered that these relics were made to find and defeat Athelia. So I thought about her, and these Daedric runes appeared. I think they translate as the Staff of Many Paths.
Staff of Many Paths. Didn't Shard Marshal Vargas give that to Nantharian at Hoperoot?
Precisely. Nantharian used the staff to prepare the Wildburn seed ritual before you stopped it. I think the Skein is showing me places where Nantharian is using the staff to plant more seeds. A lot more. So, friend, want to help me stop Nantharian?
I'll help you find King Nantharian and stop him.
If I'm right, Nantharian is planning to set off a massive Wildburn, enough to destroy Skingrad and cover the entire Weald in forest. Take a look at the Skein, and you'll see the sites I'm referring to. I think they can lead us to Nantharian.
Any word from Laramil the Wise?
Not since we left for Neriostare. Laramil said that while we looked for the Skein, she'd continue her search for Torvasad. She expected that might take her far beyond Westweald. I wish she were back. She understands all this better than I do.
What do you mean?
Daedric relics are her specialty, not mine. Laramil could have figured out how to use the Skein of Secrets with a single glance. Well, since we don't know when to expect her, we'll just have to do the best we can on our own.
Tell me more about what you think King Nantharian is up to.
I admit that all I have is speculation and logical deduction. Nantharian, as the secret leader of the Recollection, used a corrupted seed, called a Wildburn seed, to transform a portion of Westweald into Dawnwood. I think he's planting more seeds.
But not all the Wood Elves who originally followed Nantharian are part of the Recollection?
No. Most of them thought they were following a benign leader. They'd be horrified to know that the devastation of the Wildburn is the reason Vashabar exists. After what we learned at Hoperoot, Vashabar now sees Nantharian for the villain he is.
Okay. Why is Nantharian doing all this?
The Recollection's a revived Ayleid cult dedicated to Athelia. Nantharian's trying to restore her power and receive her blessing. From the number of locations the Skein shows where the staff was used, he's about to unleash more Wildburn. A lot more.
Okay. Oh. We would be stealing from our body. Let's not steal from our body. Interesting.
See what I mean? I think King Nantharian could be at one of those marked locations. See how the map shifted and those marks appeared? I'm pretty sure they indicate places where the Staff of Many Paths has been used recently. A lingering aura of sorts, maybe. I think we need to investigate these sites.
If King Nantharian used the staff at these locations, there's no guarantee he's still there.
You're not wrong, but what in life is ever guaranteed? No matter. We need to find out exactly what Nantharian did at these locations, and something there might point us to where he's going next.
Can you tell which locations these marks indicate?
The one to the north might be Turthil Farm. It's a remote homestead. The other one looks like Hastrel Hollow. There's a ruined tower nearby. You should travel to each one and investigate. If you find any wildburn seeds, destroy them.
What are you going to do?
While you search the sites, I'll see what else I can get the skein to reveal to me. And I'll try to make more sense of the other relics. Come back when you're done investigating the sites. Between the two of us, we're bound to find something.
When we find Nantharian, we better be ready for a fight. I'll muster the Legion, and warn Vashabar too.
We might be able to avoid a pitched battle if we find a clever way to sabotage his plans.
I doubt it will be that easy, and I intend to make sure Nantharian doesn't escape again.
Hey, lady, were you there the whole time? Because I didn't even know you were there until you talked. I'm gonna go do the Faded Scarlets to see if I can get that off my quest list.
Did you hear? The King of Vashabar. He's the leader of the Recollection.
I knew those Vashabar wood elves were to blame for all this.
That's not what I heard. There's even a wood elf and a legionary working with an adventurer to stop the Recollection.
There is. No way.
Legion jobs available here.
I know. The law won't forget our mistakes, but this time we do the right thing. We can catch this coward together. Good timing, friend. Come, let's give the others some space. Good, you're back. My old comrades showed up shortly before you did. Thank you for getting them here. We all came to an understanding. If the law won't deal with whoever's killing the Scarlets, the job falls to us.
What do you intend to do?
There are a few souls down here who owe me favors. They keep their ears to the ground. If anyone hears a whisper about this murderer, we'll know. In the meantime, I have another job for you. There's a Scarlet I need you to chase down.
Someone other than the four of you?
Aye, Naku, the squad's sapper. He was a hard one to track down, so I focused on him while you were out bringing these three to roost. It was pure luck I found him at all. Overheard a drunk prospector at the tavern yell his name.
Where is he?
Back wallowing in the dirt just like the old days. He's prospecting down south of the city at some played-out mine. Seems Naku isn't quite so sure the place is done. Always was an optimist. Anyway, we need him here.
You want me to find Naku and convince him to come?
Naku's as stubborn as a stump, but if you got knives to part with his drink, however briefly, and come here, then this shouldn't be too hard. We'll keep looking for leads on the murderer while you're gone.
I want to know how you and the Scarlets got arrested. I've heard some things.
I don't relish telling that particular story, but I suppose you deserve to know. It's not like the people of Skingrad are about to forget it. The Scarlets were a squad in the Imperial Legion, irregulars for scouting and odd work.
And then you deserted?
Aye. When the Longhouse Emperor was defeated at Solitude, he punished legionaries who dared to come home alive. We deserted to escape the noose. That made us outlaws.
So you stole to survive.
Not at first. We came back to Westweald thinking we'd be mercenaries, but Morikar's orders made it hard. We got hungry, and there were easy pickings on the Gold Road day in and day out. That fed us. Then we got greedy.
What do you mean?
We decided one big score from one of the finest winemakers in Westweald would see us through. Kylum Vineyard. I scouted the place to make sure no one was around. We snuck in, but the master had come home early.
And then what happened?
It was so fast. Master Kylum came downstairs, his wife behind him with a little lad in her arms. In the commotion, someone knocked over a candelabra. The room was aflame in an instant. It was like a door to oblivion itself.
But you escaped.
I don't know how. The whole house caught fire. They said in Skingrad it was like seeing dawn at midnight. The guards came quickly. We were waiting, you see, waiting for the master and his family to make it out. They never did.
Elena told me what happened the night before the fire.
She did. Aye. Well, it's an embarrassing memory for the both of us. And one of my more selfish mistakes. If I had done my second check, maybe everyone would still be alive. I deserved to go to prison for what I did.
If you forgot, instead of doing the second check, he met with her. Try to convince her to be with him.
I deal with shady customers.
Remember where I think it should be. Okay, that's the fence. I'm just gonna... I'm so tired. It's too early or late in the day, depending on how you want to look at it. Go take a nap. So, I just gotta power through it. I suddenly don't know where I'm supposed to go. I guess let's just walk out the front door and see what happens. I don't know where the front door is. we go. Alright, that's the farm. Oh, I didn't even realize we didn't go to Astro Hollow. Where am I? Let's go to the claim. We'll go along the road here. Remembering to swing by the stables.
This is fine horse.
I never remember to swing by the stables. Like, unless I walk right into it. Never think of it. Which is probably why all my mounts are so low level. Though, you only have to train one mount and it trains them all. So I'm tattletelling on myself at how bad I do remember, because I've been playing since the game came out. Granted, there was a huge break where I played for quite some time.
Dirt fungus.
Nope. Okay, there we go. Thought I saw something under my corner of my eye. Well, I know who you are, Scarlet. You seek wealth in this bygone mine. I have a richer vein to share that's been waiting for you. Find it at Firelake Cave, unless prison has tamed you. Hear water, but there's no water there. That is the weirdest place for water to spawn. Right. Too far away. Get ready for a whiny Xander. Oh. Never mind, Xander. Surprise me. Nope. I'm almost attacked. Until I realized that he was glowing.
Good find,
Why
cohort.
are you yelling? Are you yelling at that thing there? Or are you... Oh, are you yelling at the necroman... or the recollections? I don't know. There you go, big guys. I took care of them for you. At least for a few minutes until they spawn back. Ugh. Don't want. I remember this place was a maze. Right.
Naku did not know you were there. None of us did.
That's no excuse. I almost envy you, Scarlet. Today you have a chance to pay for all your mistakes. You, over there, the helper. The Scarlets don't deserve your protection. Leave them to their fate. This is my final warning.
Oh, threw him off the cliff, I see. Nope. That could have ended really badly for me.
Any more? I need some tea.
Okay, so I figured that one out. Let's go this way.
Someday you'll make something surprising with that. $. Ew. Be sure to wash your hands.
many things to collect on our way. Maybe I'm just playing the right exact time where there's not that many people? I don't know, but chat is really active.
Perhaps a tactical approach.
Quality material makes for quality goods.
I am absolutely in the wrong direction, aren't I? Like me when I'm by myself trying to I just gather supplies. Like I just wander and then I'm like, why is it taking me forever to get where I need to go? Alright, let's go here.
Careful, stranger. The ones who murdered my friends are close. They may return at any moment. This camp is lost and my companions are dead. Wildburn will cover any trace of their existence and the evidence of the Recollection's crimes.
What happened here?
The Recollection happened. I was out scouting when they attacked our camp. Most of them were gone by the time I returned, which is the only reason I didn't die with my companions. We came here to hunt our enemies, but we became the hunted instead.
Why were you hunting the Recollection?
Greenspeaker Darolith told everyone in Vashabar about the false king and his Wildburn seeds. She said we needed to find the Recollection and stop them from planting more seeds. We were but one group sent out, but the Recollection found us first.
Why are we very glowy? You said the Recollection forces were close. Where?
A number of them went into the ruin to the east. I think they're still inside. I would go in after them, but there are too many for me, and my heart is heavy with grief over the loss of my companions.
Is King Netherian here?
Nantherian is no king of mine. Not anymore. Using corrupted magic like the Wildburn. It's a betrayal of the Green. My companions felt that way too. I didn't see him here, stranger, but he could be inside the ruins.
Okay.